how to read DV Lottery Visa Bulletin. So in this video, I'm gonna make it short, simple, and straightforward on how to read DV Lottery Visa Bulletin. If this is your first time to come across what they call DV Lottery Visa Bulletin, just stay and watch the full video. Make sure not to skip a bit, or else you may miss the most important part. Trust me, at the end of watching this video, you will know how to read DV Lottery Visa Bulletin like a pro. Before we jump into our video, if you are watching this and haven't subscribed to this channel, please do that and give me a thumbs up so that YouTube can share it with other people. So let's jump into our video. What is this Visa Bulletin? In a simple term, the Visa Bulletin is issued or published every month by the Department of State, range between the 8th and the 15th of each month. It helps an applicant to estimate how long it will take before he or she is scheduled for an interview appointment. Let me just try to open like current Visa Bulletin. It's just an example, okay? Yeah, there are other Visa Bulletin tables, but for diversity, Visa Immigrant, you will have to scroll down like this. All right, you will have to scroll down like this to find the diversity immigrant category. Yeah, hold on. I know there are a lot of tables here, but we are just finding diversity lottery visa table. Okay, it's just an example. As you see, guys, here, so let me start with region, guys. Okay, this is the chargeability of the green card applicant. This chargeability here, and this region, as you all know, there are 6 regions: Africa, Asia, Europe, North America, Bahamas, Oceania, South America, and the Caribbean. Okay, so for this, all DV chargeability areas except those listed separately. This chargeability, guys, that you see here, this is the green card applicant country of birth. Okay, for example, like as you see, Africa 5,700, Asia 2,800, Europe 5,700, North America 4, Oceania 375, South America 500. Yeah, so let's start with Africa. So in this case, guys, on this table that you see here, these numbers that you see here are called cutoff numbers, like 5,700, 2,800, 5,700, etc. These are called cutoff numbers. They limit the number of interviews that should be conducted every month by region. So for example, let's start with Africa. As you see, 5,700, right? Africa, except Algeria, 5,600, Egypt 1,700, Morocco 5,600. What does this mean is that, for example, if you're in Africa, you have a case number that is below 5,700, you will be scheduled for interview on this October. It's just an example, okay? But if you are in Algeria and you have a case number, let's say for example like 5,650, it's just an example. Or if you have a case number that exceed this 5,600, even if it is 1, you will not be scheduled for an interview. So as for Egypt again, like anyone who has a, like for example, let's say like your chargeability is Egypt, right? So like chargeability, like for example, the applicant country of birth is Egypt. So if your case number is above 1,700, you will not be scheduled for an interview. But anywhere you are around in Africa, as long as your chargeability is not in Egypt, you will be scheduled for an interview. Even if your case number is 5,000, 4,000, as long as your chargeability is not Egypt. Okay, so for Morocco again, as you see, for example, like you are like your chargeability, let's say for example like your chargeability is Morocco, which is your country of birth, and if your case number happens to be like 5,000, let me say let's say like 5,650, right? Here they said like 5,700 for Africa, but if your case number happens to be like 5,650 or more, or above this 5,600, you will not be scheduled for interview on this October. All right, so that is for Africa. Let's come to Asia again. Asia, the cutoff number for Asia is 2,800. Except Iran 2,500, Nepal 1,450. So vice versa, like as I explained earlier on. For Asia again, if your case number is 2,800, right? Like if your case number happen to be 2,800 and below, you will be scheduled for interview. But if your chargeability is Iran and also your case number happens to be more than 2,500, you'll not be scheduled for an interview. So as Nepal, if your case number happens to be more than 1,450, you'll not be scheduled for an interview, even though Asia is 2,800. Don't forget about the exceptions, okay? So, yeah. For example, let's comes to Europe again. The cutoff case number for Europe is 5,700, except Russia, 5,600, Uzbekistan, 5,600. So for Europe again, if your case number is 5,700 and below, you are like, you will be expecting your interview to happen on this October, okay? But if you are from Russia and your case number is above 5,600, you will not be scheduled for an interview. So as if you are Uzbekistan and your case number happens to be above 5,600, you'll not be scheduled for an interview. Of course, North America, so they don't have much applicants. So 4 and Oceania 375, in South America and Caribbean 500. These are the cutoff numbers for October. Okay, so this is simple how to read the DV Lottery Visa Bulletin. And yeah, even though I didn't dive in deep, I don't want to confuse like beginners, okay? So that's why I just decide to use like simple method on how to, this is, for example, if this is your first time again, guys, to apply for the DV lottery, like it's good to know what is Visa Bulletin, and also so that you can prepare your mind in case like if you win this DV lottery 2024, so that you already know how to read the Visa Bulletin. All right, so but since I didn't dive in deeper, but if you have any question concerning this Visa Bulletin issue, just feel free to let me know. Okay, I'll try my best to explain it to you better in the comments. So any part of this video that you do not understand, just feel free to let me know. All right, so yeah, so that is all for today, guys. So don't forget, guys, if you found this video useful, please consider subscribing and give me a thumbs up, so that at least you like YouTube will share it with other people, so it will also help my channel to grow. And yeah, so see you on my next video. Peace.